Hey guys, so today I'm going to share with you a flexible retirement planner tool. This is actually a tool that I shared with you probably one of my first 5 or 6 videos on YouTube. And I just wanted to update and actually put in some of my own numbers and um, and show you how it actually works. Now, this thing has a ton of options that you can do. You can put in additional portfolio returns, inflation rates, income tax rates for different dates and times, and start and end times and things of that nature. But for me, I'm a very simple person. Some of you guys know I just started investing about 18 months ago, and I plan on retiring at age 55. Me and my wife are going to buy an RV, and we are going to travel the country as frugally as possible. So we would need to have a portfolio that lasts us from age 55 till at least 62, when we can finally start collecting Social Security. And preferably, our portfolio will last longer than that. My thought is I would love my portfolio to have at least $100,000 in it at age 62, generating dividend income, and then one of us, either my wife or myself, will draw Social Security at 62, and one of us will wait and get the delayed earnings credits on our Social Security. So let's just run real quick through some of these numbers, and I'll just put in some of my information here. So my current age is 44. I want to retire at age 55. Life expectancy, I am going to leave that at 90 years old. Inflation average 3%. I can probably put 0, but we'll just let the program do its thing. My income tax rate, 12% tax bracket. Investment tax rate, I really don't, I'm not too versed on that. But then you start adding in your portfolio values. So my taxable portfolio, I'm just going to round some numbers here. Right now is 1,500. My tax-free, which would be my Roth IRAs, is right around 16.5. If you had a 401k or a traditional IRA, that's where you'd put that input there, but I don't have one. All we have is my wife and myself, Roth, and a taxable account with M1 Finance. So right here is what you project to save every year into these accounts. So in the taxable, I am going to project to save $200 a month in it. And in the tax-free annual savings, I plan to max out both Roths, so that's $12,000 per year. Now your investing style over here, this is S&P 500. They have it. You can go into settings, I believe, and adjust your average return. I'm going to just click it on aggressive because that gives you an average return of 10%. But like I said, you can go in and adjust these inputs. And then you can go to additional inputs. And here you can specify additional details for portfolio return, inflation, and taxes. I'm not going to do any of that. You can, if you have some more complicated investments, you can play with that, but I really don't need to. I've kind of pre-populated some of this stuff. So let me do this. let me delete all of them and I'll just show you. So you got Social Security, and let's say we're going to start that at age 62 until I'm going to say this is my wife's Social Security, and I will say that I will die at 80. So if I die at 80, she'll stop getting her Social Security and she'll roll over into mine. And I'm going to say that annual amount is $12,000. In taxable percent, I'm going to leave that blank. COLA, I probably should leave that blank too, with track inflation. But for simplicity, we're going to just add that row. Now we're going to do my Social Security at 70, and we're going to say until end of plan. That would be 90 years old, whatever you put as life expectancy. And I'm going to say here that I'll get, I think about 24,000. You can get some real numbers. Use your own numbers on this. And we're going to add row. So now the calculator is going to use this in the calculation of whether you are good to go or how well you are prepared for retirement. So I got my wife taking Social Security at 62 and me dying at age 80, me taking Social Security at age 70, and this income will last until the end of the plan. So we'll hit close. And another one here is if you have any retirement income, you add that in here. I'm going to just go ahead and say 0 for now. And annual retirement spending, this is from age 55 on, I'm going to say 24,000, which is probably right for me. It's actually a little high. I can actually get away with about 18,000, but 24,000 would be good. If I can do more, if I can earn some money in retirement, that would be great. But I'm going to put on here, flexible means that the tool will adjust your spending dependent upon your portfolio, how it reacts and acts during retirement. Stable means I'm going to choose stable because that means I want to spend 24,000 a year every year. So after you've done all that, you click run. And that'll give you a probability of success of 62%. So it shows me retiring at age 55 with roughly $240,000. And that's about what I projected myself. Actually, it says portfolio value right there, 248,930. That's, between 200 and 250 is where I would feel comfortable with stopping work at age 55. And then it just takes your the portfolio return minus what you're spending every year, and it goes down. And then at age 62, it'll go down less because you're collecting Social Security. And then at age 70, when we're both collecting Social Security, then you'll see the blue bars start showing up as we have a surplus. So there's all those other, you can do show all runs. I don't know why it only had one run. I think it's because I have stable. But you can show the failures. So obviously the times when my portfolio is at its biggest risk is between the time I retire and age 70. So to be able to combat that, it would be nice if I can earn some income. Even a little bit helps. Let's say I can work here and there, or I can work online and say I can make $500 a month, right? So we'll add that in. That's $6,000 a year. Retirement income start date, say that starts at age 55, and we'll rerun it, see what happens. And you can see that that drastically improves the probability of success. I still have roughly 250,000 at retirement, and at age 62, 63, the portfolio starts rising. So, I mean, you can play with this as much as you want. If I wanted to spend 30,000 a year in retirement spending, I'm back down to 58%. And I'm actually okay with that. As long as I can hit 62, if I can hit 62 years old with about $100,000, which is what this is showing right here, is 109,000, I will probably be just fine. So that's my update and how it works for me. You can also see, let's take out that third, let's go back to 24,000, hit run again, and then you can see how it would do if you had a moderate risk, which is 41% stocks, 45% bonds, 14 international. That actually improves it. Well, actually, it actually didn't. It's because I dropped my retirement spending down. But here, let's take that off. Try that again. Yep. So you run out of money at age 69. So we'll be poor for a year before my Social Security kicks in. Or you can go all S&P 500, run that, and then I'd have a 71% chance of success. So I'm going to leave the link down to this below. There's a lot of details that you can run through. There we go. Show all runs. It'll show you, portfolio value at retirement, all the scenarios that it ran, probabilities of success. You can show the expenses funded, show failures. So pretty awesome tool for being free, and you can adjust it how you want it to be. You can go to detailed view, and it'll show you planned expenses, how much your withdrawal rate, expenses funded. So all good stuff. I hope you enjoy. Leave me a comment down below if you like this video. If you are so inclined and you don't use somebody's link for Amazon, I have my Amazon link down below. That would be great if you could. Like, share, subscribe, and have a good day. Thank you. Bye-bye.